Now, it is no secret to us humans that throughout our history, we have had unpopular opinions, things that the general public doesn't necessarily agree with. From back in the day of cavemen, when they said we should use fire, and then that one random guy said no, we should heat it in the sun. He died, but anyway. But nowadays we have so many things, so much more things that we need to think about when it comes to like life, and so we will obviously get a lot of opinions, and we will also obviously get a lot of unpopular opinions. And so that is why today we are going to be looking at r/unpopular opinion on Reddit to see if, are they unpopular? Yes, probably. Are they valid though? Maybe. Who knows? So that's what we're going to be diving into this video. Okay, so the first unpopular opinion is it's time to normalize men and women using umbrellas for sun protection in the US. Now, as someone who lives in Asia, this should be normalized. There are loads of people, I'm not going to say what type of people, there are loads of people who don't wear sunscreen. They just wear umbrellas when it's sunny. They just have umbrellas all the time, especially in Hong Kong. Just umbrellas. They always have umbrellas. And it's like perfectly fine. Let's see what he says. In the US, there's a strange stigma around carrying an umbrella when it's sunny, especially for men. I'm not sure why. I guess it's because umbrellas are female, which is kind of stupid, to be honest. Think about it. School children in Australia regularly use umbrellas for sun protection. That's a pretty good idea. And it's common sight for adults in Japan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have Japanese friends who tell me all about that. Why are we so behind on this? Yeah, I think that people in the US should be using that. Okay, next one. VR is dead and no one wants to admit it. Honestly, who uses VR? Like, maybe to play some random games with your friends? But even in the corporate world, I remember there was a big steam of people wanting to get VR, and it was going to be this whole big thing, but I don't think it is. So let's see what this guy has to say. The hype wave came and went, and now we're left in a handful of novelty games that barely justify the hardware. Okay, true. There are decent enough games, but nothing worth buying like an Oculus or something. Most VR games are glorified minigames, ports, or gimmicks. True. Even titles like HL Alex, probably didn't pronounce that correctly, couldn't push the medium beyond its niche. Okay, true. AAA support is non-existent and most indie devs have moved on. Yeah, I think VR was trying to be something, but it didn't. Just like NFTs or something. I don't know. Boring corporate jobs are actually solid. I'm going to be honest, I don't agree with this one. Because the reason you said boring, it's boring, so it isn't good. But corporate jobs are actually solid. Approved. I get no dreamt of being a corporate machine employee. Also, YMMV depending on company, leadership, job security, and such. However, all being said, okay, well then, he doesn't actually agree with his opinion. They get way too much hate. Yes, true. They do get way too much hate. I think standardizing the 9 to 5 isn't a half bad idea. Largely safe, working conditions, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I approve this one, except for the boring part, because if it's boring, you shouldn't do it. Crowd work is not comedy. I don't really get this one, so let's move on. Body wash is vastly inferior to body soap. Wait a minute. Bar soap. Stopped using bar soap in favor of body wash. Inferior is the bad, right? I think it is. Wait a minute. No, body wash is way better. Bar soap is disgusting. Especially if you share it with other people. Okay, let's see what this guy is saying. You have some reasons here. Number 1, bar soap and body wash are basically made from the same chemicals. Okay. Yes, I know, but bar soap is cheaper. Okay, true. But you do have to buy one every time and you can refill the bottled one, but anyway. Less plastic waste. Okay, true. No additional equipment. True. these are all true opinions. But I still think body wash is better just because bar soap's disgusting. The golden age of the internet and online gaming is long gone. Oh my gosh. Let's see what he has to say here. I don't even have time for online gaming nowadays. Okay. That sounds like a skill issue, but oh well. But I'd like to boot up my Xbox once. Okay, if you're using Xbox, then, well, I see the problem. My friends and I just have been silly in online chat and calling each other's random insults, which I'm not going to say. Today I got a warning from Xbox saying my language is breaking the rules, lol. Gamers today have no idea what... Oh my gosh, what is this yapping about? Everyone was offended over everything. I'm not offended over anything. Didn't care what occurred in game chat. Now everything is policed to death. And if you want to have some banter with your friends, not unpopular. Yes, agreed. Yeah. See, look at this guy, top 1% commenter. I'm gonna be honest. I've been playing online games since Halo 2 with the same couple of guys, and we're still having a blast in private groups. Honestly, yeah. Just if you're using the Xbox chat and stuff like, this is just one part. It's like, if I don't know why it's policed so badly, but if you're in a public game, then you shouldn't, I don't think so. But if you're in a private chat, then I don't think it should. Okay. Never mind. Everything interesting Rick and Morty did. Oh, I don't know anything about Rick and Morty. I need to watch it, but evil regimes have the coolest aesthetics. What? Fascism sucks, but the aesthetics... Oh, wow. Holy cow. This is a hot take. Okay. Evil regimes have the coolest aesthetics. Fascism sucks, but the aesthetics are amazing. Germany, certain year. Italy, certain year. USSR. All of them just look so cool. Interesting. Even in fiction, the stormtroopers from Star Wars are iconic. Okay, true. The Empire has style. Cool. All the good guys always look so boring by comparison. Superman. He's pretty boring. Okay. Spider-Man. I would say, real life evil regimes, yes. Comic, no. The uniforms, the banners, the flags, the architecture, yeah, I guess so. You can always tell who the bad guys are, especially if they have Germany, certain year aesthetics, and I just wish we could break that trope. Okay, I mean, true, fair, okay, approved, decent enough. Don't fully agree, don't fully disagree. Okay, people wouldn't risk lives for luggage if they actually trusted airlines to take care of them. Oh my gosh. Let's see. People risk their lives for luggage. Yeah, this is way too long and complicated. Nah, I'm good. Lime is a far superior flavor to lemon. I've never tasted lime. Old games suck and most people enjoy them of nostalgia. This guy and this guy should have beef. I feel as though I'm one of the only few people who does not enjoy playing older games. Okay. I think a lot of people have nostalgia for them, and that's why they think they're great, but more often than not, they have outdated mechanics and bland vanilla. Okay, that's true. If you play through them multiple times, which a lot of people have. This is particularly true with shooters. Oh my gosh. Playing old shooters is horrible. Yeah. True. Going out to eat breakfast is terrible. Okay. That's true. This is completely true. Pretty much all breakfast can be easily made at home. Eating out for breakfast either means waking up earlier than normal to eat on time, or eating later. You have to wake up, get ready, drive there, wait for your order to be taken, then wait for your food, versus rolling out of bed and just starting breakfast. True. Yes. Unless you're on holiday. Okay, let's see. On your second point, a lot of people don't eat breakfast right, and when they get up, or even for an hour or two. Okay, that's fair. Yep. Yeah. Okay. True. This is fair. Approved. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back soon with, if you guys liked it, unpopular opinions. Bye!